Hello, folks. It's Two Sheds Gabby. I just got home from a long lunch with some friends, with me and my wife, and I thought I'd sit down here for a little while and go through some nickels. I don't know if I'll get the whole box done today, but I wanted to get started anyway and see if we can find any more silver, any more 2024s, and just talk about stuff. Gold is at an all-time high. How wild is that? I need some gold. I'm going to eat my little mandarin orange. I don't like all that white stuff. Some people go, "Oh, it's good for you." Well, I don't like it. I use my trusty little pocket knife and I scrape it off, and then I eat it. In that first roll I opened, I got a 1953D, 59 million of those fellas. Now it's ready to eat. Third roll, here's a 24p. I was hoping I'd get some 24s in this box. I hope I get a bunch more. I tell you, there's nothing like eating wet fruit while you're going through a bunch of coins. And it's good fruit, too. Don't you hate it when you get a box or a bag of this stuff and they don't taste good? Man, it's frustrating. What I do with it ain't no good. Kramer from Seinfeld told Jerry to take it back. Jerry's like, "That's just the luck you get. You either it's good or it ain't." And he's like, "I take it back." I'm like Jerry. I don't generally take fruit back, even though I am disappointed sometimes. In the, I guess the sixth row, I just came across a 1955. If it happened to be a Philadelphia, there's only 8 million of them. Semi-key date. That'd be nice. Oh, it's a D. Still not too bad. 74 million. That's quite a bit more. Oh, what do you guys think? Is it time to start hoarding nickels a little bit more? Copper's going up, and since the nickels are 3/4 copper, a nickel right now, like these nickels we're looking at, their metal value is 5.7 cents each, just a hair under 6 cents each. There's a 1958 D. You guys, most of you know that I hoard a little bit. I keep all of them from 1959 and older. And I got a bunch, but I don't think I'm ready to start just buying boxes. I'm buying boxes of pennies and putting them away. Maybe I should start buying boxes of nickels and put them away. I might buy a few boxes and put them away later this year. Might not be a bad idea. I don't think I'll regret it. If I was to need the money, I can just cash them in. Yeah, I think that's probably a pretty good idea. They can sit right next to all them boxes of pennies. I won't even go through them. I'll save that for another time. Wouldn't it be cool? 10 years from now, when everything's changed, to say Two Sheds is going through a box of pennies and nickels today. Let's go watch the video. Everything will be so different, I probably won't even know how to make videos because I won't keep up with technology or something. In the eighth row, I come across this 1947. The S is like 20-something million. The D is 30-something million. And the P is like 90 million, 90-something million. So we want the S, but we get the P. I got some P. Okay, 1947. Got another one hoarded away. So I'm sitting here thinking about this idea. And like I said, my goal had been to try to put away 100 boxes of pennies this year. And that's because mainly I thought that they were going to quit making them, which they still might. But I'm sitting here thinking, okay, what if that's $2,500 that I had elected or decided, whatever, to store away these boxes. And it's just savings, and it ain't going to get any worse. It'll just get better. And so I'm thinking, what if I did 10 boxes of nickels, $1,000, and then that would leave me $1,500. So it's 60 boxes of pennies. It's like, I can do that. I think somewhere in that area is what I think I'll try to do. And that might be kind of fun. So in the neighborhood of 10 boxes of nickels and 60 boxes of pennies. I've already got, I think it's 19 boxes of pennies. And I'm sitting there. I have one right on the table here with me. I've got one more box of nickels and 4 more boxes of pennies to go through in the next X amount of days. And if this box of nickels doesn't do pretty good, like get me a silver or 2 and a buffalo, then I'll just open up the other box because I'm picking up some more in 2 days. All right near the end of the 9th row, we come to a 1948. The S only has 11 million. It's a semi-key date. I did also pick up a 52. It's a Denver, and there was like 30 million of those. Still, pretty low mintage. So let's hope for the S here, shall we? It's not. It's the D. That's okay. That's several already old ones. And we've got 124D. And I'm getting another spam call. Man, I get them all the time. I got my sound down low. Spam. My mom's phone says spam risk. So she's always saying spam risk is calling. And now the 10th row, a 1941. The D and S are the lower mintage. The P has like 200 million. So, you're going to get the P most of the time. Like this time. Getting some old coins here. Spam, 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 spam. Lovely spam, wonderful spam. Spam gives spam a bad name. I used to love to open up a can of spam and fry me a piece. Make a spam sandwich. I have not ever gotten a 25 coin of any kind yet. So it'd be cool to get one of those. And this box of nickels I just picked up, like, when did I get this? I guess it was last Thursday. And the other box I haven't gone through yet. That was a few weeks ago. It's just been sitting there and I haven't gotten to it. In the 11th row, I found a 1959 Philadelphia. Only 28 million made, folks. That's pretty low mintage, I'll tell you. Yeah, I'm going to have me a piece of bank candy now. They have other stuff, but I like these red ones. Hey, second coin in the 12th row. I did not see that coming. I didn't even notice that at all. How cool. We've got silver. 1945 Philadelphia. Man, oh man. I'm excited. Ah, that's so fun. Now I can go to bed and sleep tight. These candies, I think they taste like the old Cherry Luden's cough drops. Oh, there's a 24 as well in this row. Very nice. You guys remember them? I think they were just cherry candy, and they, you put something wet candy in your throat and it kind of soothes your throat a little bit anyway. I don't think it's medicinal or anything. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just guessing because this is what it tastes like. It tastes like an old Luden's. But I'd have to go back and look at one of their boxes and see if they've got anything else in them besides just cherry flavored candy. But I like it. We buy these, we get the Walmart brand of just vitamin C drops. They're basically just candy, but they add a little bit of vitamin C to it. But at church services, just to have something to keep your throat wet or something, So my wife keeps them in her little carrying bag that you keep your Bible in. And we'll have one of those. I'll usually have one. She'll have three. She, I think she's got more acid in her mouth or tongue because if we each put a hard candy in our mouth, mine lasts probably 3 times longer than hers does. I'm like, what do? Do you chew your Charms lollipops? Right at the end of the 13th row, here is 2024p, a number 3. And if you're just tuning in, we got a silver in the last row. 14th row, a 2024 number P. 2024p, number 4. Oh, and I didn't have any alcohol for lunch, I promise. All right, here's a question. When Canada becomes the next U.S. state, what will become of their currency? And will the French-speaking portion be willing to learn English, or will we even care? It's so cold up there. We'll just let them stay there and speak French, right? Yeah, man. 15th row, 2024p, number 5. I think I said that right. Number 5. Man. I also picked up a 1957 Denver. I know I've got a lot of Canadian friends that watch me, and I'm not trying to offend anybody. Please don't take it that way. I'm just being silly. And if something absolutely crazy like that happened, I would welcome all of you as my friend, and I would come and see you on a warm day, and we would hang out right at the border and jump across the line 27 times back and forth. But I know a lot of you, that ain't what you want. You're like, man, if I wanted to be a United States citizen, I'd have moved there. Here's another one right at the end of the row. Cool. The next row, right near the end, there's another one. That's 7, 2024p, number 7. My record is 22 of them. Man, it'd be fun to beat that record. And I got the silver. I didn't get a silver that other box. Here's a 1954. A little dirty there, but I believe I see a D. He's got a little green mold going on. We need a pressure washer and clean that fence row off. 54D. Right at the end of the next row, I got another one. I was getting toward the end of the row, and it's like, well, I probably won't get the one this row. I don't think I'm going to get one every row. Here's another one. Yay. The 19th row, and here is a 48. I just found the last row, a 51, and this is a Philadelphia. This is the highest of the 3, and there's only 28 million of that one. That's like the lowest mintage year, man. That's crazy. That's really cool. But on this one, we want the S, because that's a semi-key date. Come on. Oh, rats, it ain't. So I didn't get one of the 24s last row. Oh, well. I got a quesadilla today. I never get a case. When I ordered, I didn't even realize. I thought I was ordering something else. And I pointed out to my wife what I'm getting, and she looked at me. And I didn't know why she looked at me. And then when it came, it's like, I didn't get that. She goes, yes, you did. I'm like, oh, okay. I thought I was ordering something different. Oh, my goodness. It was good. It was steak, and it was really good. Oh, that's weird. She gets quesadillas quite a bit, but I usually get something else. But it had onions and green pepper and steak. It just sounded good, and so I think that's what I'll get. Next time I'm going to get a fajita. My friend across from me got steak fajitas. I never seen so much steak meat. It was unbelievable, and it's really good. Yeah, their steak is good. The 20th row, and here's a 1947. I'm getting quite a few of these old ones so far, guys. We want the DRS. They're the lowest mintage in this particular year. And we didn't get it, but it is another one in the 40s. So this is the 20th row. At the end of this row, we will be 2/5 completed with this box. Do you all like this buffalo compared to the other old one? Are y'all happy with this one? I don't know. I'm going to hold out my feelings about it. I think I'll just keep them to myself, not say anything about it. No, I don't like it nearly as much. I don't know why. I shouldn't have anything against it. I just, for some reason, am not as, we just like the old stuff. It's okay. Well, 2 rolls without a 24. I guess I'll never see another one. Last year, I saved all these like this. I had bags of them, and I would use them to start my fires. And then, but for the winter, I was just throwing them all away. But now I'm saving them again. And I'll take them out and put them at the bottom of my little pit, and I use that to start my fire. 21st row, 1941. Again, we went the D or S for the lower mintage coin. And we get to the Philadelphia. Come on, baby, start my fire, start my fire, start my fire, yeah. That's the non-doors version. What was his name? I can't remember his name. The guy that did it. So is Jim Morrison really dead, or is he not dead? There's people that say he's still alive. But that is one conspiracy theory with very, very little to hold on to. Here's another 1951. I'd sure like for it to be an S. Semi-key date. Oh, it's not. Also got a 58D. This is the 25th row, the last row in the first half of the box. And like I said, no more 2024s. Because I saw my last one ever. I'm at 8. I didn't get number 9 so that I could say number 9, number 9. Haven't seen a old buffalo nickel Indian head in a little while. Be fun to get one of those. Surely would. And stop calling me Shirley. 6th row in the second half, folks. Yeah, all the way up to the 6th row. But here's a 2024P. And I said I wasn't going to get another one, but I did. Contradicted me in front of my friends. Number 9, number 9, number 9. It let me say it. And we went right into the halftime without a halftime show. I wrote to Janet Jackson to ask her if she would be willing to do the show, and she said I had a lot of nerve. Oh, goodness. Is that another one? Yes, sirree, Bob. There's number 10 right there. Making up for lost time. Well, that was a lot of rows I went through and didn't get anything. Not a thing. Well, the very next row, this is the 32nd row in the box, but it's like the 7th row in the second half. And we've got action. Number 11, 2024P. There's a penalty on the play. They were talking basketball a little bit at our luncheon. I used to talk a little bit of basketball, but I don't hardly talk any sports at all anymore. You know, I'll mention something here and there. We don't watch any sports. I'm getting another spam call. Spam risk. Oh, this one is from Indiana somewhere. I don't know what happened there. I think my camera ran out of film or something. But that 48, I was looking for the S, and it's not. It's the D. And I was saying, can we manipulate that D to be an S? Blah, blah, blah. I was trying to be funny, and I don't know what happened. I don't know why it wasn't videoing. But that was all we got in that row. Just 14 rolls to go after this, and we will be finished with this box. Here's a 1940. It is a 1940D. Cool. There's a lot less of the D than there is the P in this particular year. There's a dark fella. When I lived in North Carolina, I bought a bike shop off of a fella who wanted to retire, and he had taken in a man who had been homeless, and he trained him how to work on the bikes a little bit. There's a 1952, and they called him Jerry, 52D. And I let Jerry stick around and do stuff after I bought the place. And I don't know where he lived. He would just show up. I'll tell you more about him in a minute. Well, the third coin in the next row was my next 24P. I think that's a dozen of them now. That's cool. So Jerry would come around, and he was welcome most of the time, but every now and then he would come around inebriated, and I said, Jerry, you can't be here like that. Oh, there's a 24D. Cool beans. I don't get many of them. That's fun. Yeah, man. I like that. And I asked him, where do you live? And he said he just stayed with people. And I don't remember how we got around to it, but he said that his most of his friends, he says, are dark-skinned. Because I have more dark-skinned friends than light-skinned friends. Jerry was a light-skinned person, I guess you'd say, Caucasian. But because the years and the elements were difficult for him, his skin was dark, like leathery, dirty, almost like the grease had never been washed off, and it was permanently there. He was a pretty nice fellow. He came from a really, really bad. In fact, I think he may have even shown up in North Carolina because the state that he was from, he was. I don't know. From what I understand, he was a fugitive of the law from the state he was from. How in the world did this thing make it through the machine? Good grief. Oh, Jerry. Oh, that's another 2024P. I think that's 13 of the P. Nice. A couple years later, I decided to move from North Carolina, and I was talking with the gentleman I had bought the shop from, and he said, I don't like retirement, I'll buy it back from you. I'm like, okay. So we worked out a deal, and he took it back over. I stopped in and visited him a couple of years after that, and Jerry had passed away. And now he had taken on a young lady who had a strange home life, and she was helping him. He liked having people around go fetch things and stuff like that. I think I see another one. Yeah, man. Very cool. 14, I think. Nice. He was a kind old fella. Really bad heart. I I think I heard somebody that I lived close to actually in Indiana knew him, and he told me that he had passed away too. And now with only 8 rows left in the box, here's a 1940 Philadelphia. Oh, here's a picture, by the way, of my bike shop after we had gotten it in paint. It was dirty. My friend that owned it was not into cleanness at all. It was dirty. We cleaned it up and painted it and made it nice looking. But anyway, he was from Pennsylvania, and he had come down to North Carolina. I don't know what brought him down this way, but that didn't matter. He told me he had a friend. You know, parts of Pennsylvania is very mountainousy and forest and all that stuff. And he had a friend that worked for the prison system. And it was his job. His job, literally, was driving up and down this one road. It was several miles, obviously, quite a few miles, picking up the deer that had just been hit and take them to the prison, and they would process it and feed it to the inmates. But they had to be, like just within an hour or two. But he would be up and down and up and down and up and down every day. And there were so many deer hit that was his job. That's a wild job there. 3 rows to go, and look what just happened. I was just telling my wife a minute ago, she's in there frying some apples. And I yelled, I said, "Hey, I got a silver." She's like, "That's great." And I said, "I'm only got a few rows left. It'd be okay with me if I got another one." And I did. 1944 Philadelphia. That is groovy. Groovy, man. That's 2 this box. I was thinking, boy, the second half doesn't seem to have been quite as exciting as the first half, but that just changed my mind. It's okay. Yeah, man, that's cool. Also, while I was in North Carolina, I hired a guy to build me a skate park. What you call it? Yeah, it cost a chunk of money too. I lost money on that venture. It was really cool, but most of the kids around there that had skateboards didn't have any money. I had a little skateboard, a board shop, pro shop, and all type. It was a really cool place. I don't know. I may be able to find some pictures. I don't know. But most of the kids couldn't afford to pay to play. They'd sit out in the parking lot and flip their boards. Second to the last row, and here is number 15, 2024P. Nice. I don't think I'll beat my 22, but I've also got 2 silvers, and so that's A-okay by me. Oh, there's another one. 16. Cool. I doubt very seriously if we'll get enough in this row and the next one, but that's all right. Keep them coming. You see those real shiny ones, it's like maybe it's another one. Yeah, we'll have some biscuits and fried apples. What's that?
And toasted biscuits?
Yeah, toasted biscuits. We love them. After the first day, we like to cut them in half and butter them and toast them. They are amazing. Almost like them better than the freshly made like that. They are so good. Toasted biscuits. Okay, folks, this is the last row. Here is a 1947. Is that an S? We got us an S tonight. Cool beans. 1947 San Francisco. 24 million of that guy made. Pretty good. Too close. There we go. At the end of the row, I will grab my year-to-date silver box, and we'll see where we're at. Get to add a couple more to it. That's so neat. I tell you, I just keep plugging away. A couple here, a couple there. And they're adding up. There's a 54. Looks like a Philadelphia there. These shiny ones, you think, is that another 24? Okay, we're right here at the very end. The last coin was another one. That's cool. All right, folks, let me get over here and get my silver box. Okay, folks, there's my 2024 D. This is the 2024 P's. I'm putting them in this is my third tube of them. It's actually a quarter tube because I'm out of nickel tubes right now. And here's my 2 silver. And that makes 50 for the year, so I'm 1/3 of the way there. I think I'm doing pretty good. We'll cut it off right there, folks. Thanks for watching. Let me know what's on your mind. Love hearing from you. See you next time.